What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetically Black, Never Broken, Always Empowered. I'm Brittany, joined by my co-hosts Jamal, Rich, and Britt. What's up?
Yo.
What up, though?
How y'all been?
Tired as fuck.
Accurate.
Good.
Accurate.
Pretty sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but other than that, I've been good. How y'all been?
You match your cup today?
We had what?
You and your cup match.
Oh, I guess so. I guess kind of match.
Compliment you on that cup. I need that.
I got it from Five and Below. I get all my cups from Five and Below. I'm not gonna hold you. They're great size. They're cheap.
They right next to the Funko Pops when I go shopping.
Only use them for water because I am weird about water. I have to drink it out of a straw. Like I consume the most water when I drink it out of a straw. But anyways, we've been pretty good. Yesterday we were at the grocery store. I've been sharing this story about Ryan because it's fucking hilarious, actually.
It is not hilarious.
So there's this like old white woman, like 80-something-year-old white woman in the pharmacy of the grocery store. And she looks at Ryan and she said, "Hey, handsome." He said, "Don't call me that. I'm not handsome. My name's Ryan. And this is my fist." I said, "Oh my God, you can't threaten random old people."
Hey, bitch, stop talking to me. I don't know you. Stranger danger. You should have gave him a high five.
And this is my fist.
We were all right there. It's not even like I'm far away.
It don't matter. Stranger danger. I don't know this woman. And the fact that you letting her talk to me is a problem.
It's my purse. I don't know you.
Make us stop talking to me.
I don't know this woman. I didn't come here to be nice today.
Random white people.
I guess kicking ass and stuff is just the thing this week. Izzy told a girl she, basically see her outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Little girl told her, "If I hit you, you won't do nothing." He said, "Bullshit." Hit me and find out.
That's so funny.
I gave her.
We give high fives when our children whoop ass around here. Maybe you should.
Maybe we should try that.
I give cookies. If a kid hit them first and they don't start it and they finish it, they get a cookie.
Darius legit came home and said, "Can I have a cookie?" I punched him in the nose. Can I have a cookie now?
That's hilarious.
No, because Snuggles will start fights and ask for a cookie.
No, they know that they can't start fights. They know
Snuggles
damn sure that they'll finish.
The fight. Like he would challenge you or say something to make you want to punch him, and then like have to finish the fight.
I feel like don't take the bait. Don't hit them. You don't get fucked up.
Right. No, that's facts.
We can't send Snuggles to y'all for a month. Like Snuggles will come back. I punched him and I got a cookie.
Got a cookie. They call me Brittany.
Snuggles would also know what it's like to lose a fight, because he's gonna try it on. He gonna try it on me, and I'm like, "Look here, Snuggles. Okay, but nah, I will kids. I be."
I mean, Snugs and Jamal fight regularly. That's that's a regular occurrence.
Unless he's anything like my niece. My niece went home and told everybody she kicked everybody in the house ass, including the dog, and she did. She whooped that dog's ass. He wasn't scared of nobody but my niece.
That's hilarious. Oh my God. Well, today's episode is about who's invited to the cookout and who we giving passes to. I
really wish Ty was here for this one. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the story of when Ty lets people like touch his hair for like $10 and like what is it, 50 to yell at him?
Yeah.
To yell nigga at him?
Yeah, it's 50 to yell nigga at him.
I mean, I'm with it.
So, yes, I say.
What's your price point, right?
I mean, clearly you don't have hair. Like we don't have hair for people to be like.
Nah, but 50. I think 50 is a fair point to. Okay, wait. First off, I don't take being yelled at kind of. I don't take being yelled at pretty kindly. So it really doesn't matter how much money you got. I don't take being yelled at nicely. But like,
you can pay me and I'll still react.
That's not what your sidekick said. Someone threw a
but no. You can't yell at me, but you can be like, this nigga here. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's gonna be $50.
Is it $50 per
nigga
instant?
Yeah, per nigga. Yeah.
I mean, you can use the ER for 100. You can use the hard ER for about 100.
You know, to be fair,
is the hard ER gate kept? I feel like
the hard ER. I don't think anyone uses the hard ER.
I mean,
most people.
You're from a state in which I'm sure they use it.
No.
I mean, I'm saying now like, from where I'm
black
from,
folk don't use the hard.
They use it. They use it and they don't care. However, I don't think it's gate kept, but for me not to put my fist through your teeth.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you can pay me enough for the hard ER. Nigga, I'll let happen all day long. Like, nigga, like, you know, like how, you know, what? Boondocks and shit. Like, yeah, but nigger, like, no. I don't think you can pay me enough for that.
I don't know, dog. I don't know if I got a price point. Like, I don't know if you could pay me to feel comfortable with that. The second that somebody says nigga around me, like, so I don't gatekeep the word, right? Like, you can say whatever you want out of your mouth. You're a grown adult, say whatever you feel. However, don't say whatever the fuck you feel to me. Because the second that you say something, I'm like, Brittany, I'm gonna put my fist through your mouth. Like, you just gonna have to fight.
I'm not gonna stop you from saying anything.
That's gatekeeping it. If you're gonna punch me for saying
No. You can say something out of your mouth, but don't say some shit to me. Because there's a difference of what you say to me. Because you can say the word bitch in the conversation the whole time. But you say you a bitch, and now I got a problem. There's a difference.
But what if we're in the arena of like playful bitchness?
Not the arena of playful bitches.
So there's a difference between bitch and nigga. So like, there's a real distinct difference. Like,
okay, white dude is singing a song that has the word nigga in it.
He better bleep it. Okay.
Yeah, he better censor himself.
One of my favorite things when Freaky Friday came out was to be in a bar or a club full of white people to be able to yell out the "I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga." Like, favorite part.
As we
like
know,
look around.
Chris Brown sung that part, and it wasn't Lil Dicky. We knew that.
No, it absolutely was Chris Brown.
And I'm sure Lil Dicky puts the mic out to the crowd every time that song comes out. And he goes, "All right, y'all, won't get me canceled. Y'all know this part. Sing for Chris Brown."
They just probably skipped that part, bro. If Chris Brown,
I don't think they actually ever performed that song. I think the song was definitely a meme and wasn't meant to actually be performed. Like,
that's my favorite Lil Dicky song. That and Professional Rapper.
Professional Rapper is absolutely a dope song. Lil Dicky is a dope artist.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I like that. I like the end. And she's like, wait, what?
But I think it's quite a few people. Eminem absolutely gets the nigga pass all day long. That's just
how.
That's a given.
Because he grew up in the hood and he raps.
No, because Eminem is a nigga. That's why.
How? Like, why are you so liberal with your past?
I mean,
that's not liberal. That's Eminem. That's Eminem.
I think Eminem gonna be like,
but he doesn't use it.
Come on a yacht.
He doesn't use it.
He come on a boat.
He doesn't use it.
The simple fact that he doesn't use it is why I would give him a pass.
Yeah.
You mean
I would think out of all people, Eminem would be. Eminem is
out. You've never once slipped up and said nigga. You can get a pass.
Did he though? Because like Beastie Boys said it once in a song, and like people love to forget that.
I wouldn't have ever. The
Beastie Boys,
and they should have got punched in the mouth.
So you been punch somebody in the mouth for letting Fat Joe call everybody nigga, because he been saying the word nigga for a long time.
Type of brand.
I mean, y'all let Cardi B say nigga.
He's not white.
He's black.
Cardi B's not black.
Cardi B is black. She has a percentage.
Okay, see, that's gonna bring up the second part of this.
It's not a second part.
No.
They're black.
No.
Like, what?
Because now, and Ty, I love you. I do. You're my brother.
I'm not going to offend my boy Brad.
Now, but now, mind you, we know Brad, Ty are kind of in the same predicament. Ty's wife is white. Children don't look black. They will pass as blonde-haired white children, people. But their dad is black. Can they say nigga? We would say, of course, because they're percent black, right? They go and then marry a white guy. Their kids. Can they say nigga? Their granddad is black.
Who are they saying this to?
So what? How much percentage are we giving niggas before we? Because if that's the case, everybody can say nigga because everyone's from Africa. So if we're gonna give a percentage to motherfuckers, how much percentage are we giving? Are we giving grandparents, great grandparents? If you're just going off appearances, then you know, can Dominicans say nigga? Can really dark Asian people say nigga? Like, can Middle Easterns say nigga? They dark as fuck too.
Because they be on some wild shit.
But don't matter. You said what allows somebody to say nigga? They have to be black of African descent, correct? That's what you said. So that means white blonde people from Egypt, which is in Africa, because they are technically African and born African, can say
nigga.
I don't like his logic.
I don't. Don't ever like his logic. That's why I'm like his
logic, and I'm gonna tell you why. The shit is starting to make sense, and I don't like that because.
Okay, so arguably, I would say the word is only
American.
It only has significance in America, right? So
I would argue that it don't, because Asians definitely call you a nigger. In Japan, the Korea, the Philippines, they will definitely call you a nigger.
But if you were African and they called you a nigga, it wouldn't hit the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it.
I could see where you're going with that, and I can understand the like sentiment of you as a person, but it doesn't hit me and it doesn't hurt my feelings the same way.
Africans, Jamaicans, they're just gonna look at it and say.
But that doesn't negate the just because you don't feel disrespected doesn't mean what I said wasn't disrespectful, because I can call one person a bitch and they not feel that is that disrespectful. That doesn't mean I didn't just completely insult them by calling them a bitch.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
so
a level.
Is it only based off of how somebody feels about it? Because if that's the case, everyone does have the N-word pass, and it just depends on who the fuck they say it to. If they have to feel, you know, because it depends on the person that they're feeling next to, if they feel like they can say it or not.
I don't know, because like I feel like it's your parents, right? Like when
only going off of parents.
Because when you're with your parents, you censor yourself when you singing a song, right? Like as a kid, you censor yourself. Yes, you do. Because you would not expect Izzy to be singing a song.
Parents, which would be Tawana, and I don't censor myself when singing.
Right, but when Izzy's singing a song around you, she wouldn't say, if that song for whatever reason had the word damn in it, you wouldn't allow her to say it.
I would allow it. She would still censor it.
Okay, well, you're a different kind of parent. They censor themselves. Like Snuggles goes, "What the chicken nugget?" and knows that he has to censor.
But so my question is why? You know what he's implying. Is it because is it the implication behind the word, or is it just the word itself? Because he can say, what is it? Sugar honey iced tea. You know that he's saying shit. But because he didn't say the word shit, does it make it any difference? You know,
I think it shows a level of cognitive ability in a 3-year-old that it's pretty.
Then at that,
it come up.
To me, at that point, you might as well let him say shit, because he clearly already knows what the hell he's saying.
Nah, get creative.
He's not getting away with this. Get creative.
I believe that is creative. It shows how creative a child can be, because they cannot say the words that they're supposed to.
Right. And if a child can censor himself, an adult can censor themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Adults don't want to censor themselves.
Right.
It's not the matter of can. It's the matter of that I don't fucking have to, because I'm grown. Fuck you. I don't have to censor myself.
And I'm not telling you what you can and can't say, but I'm telling you what you can and can't say to me. Because there's a difference of what you can and can't say to people and what you would say. Because you would normally say something, you might not normally talk the way that you would going to a job interview, the way that you would when you're outside on the street. Like, you're a little more proper, you're a little more prim, yes, sir, you know, da 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 da.
But the question is that right? To have me mask who I am to please you, master, because that's what we're doing, pleasing master. Just so when I do get the job, I go in the back with the niggas and we talk normal.
But even if you're heard saying nigga or speaking the way that you do in the back, you can still get fired. I believe in consequences. You can freely speak however you want to. Mm-hmm. You can come up to me and call me a nigga 6 times. Now, do I put my fist through your face 6 times? These are the consequences of our actions. You know, just like if I go into an interview and I say nigga and they say, you don't get the job.
I'm a nigga. Why can't I have
nigga? But what if they do hire you? What if they do hire you because you said the word nigga? Nah,
they won't.
I don't know where you're interviewing at.
Now you're
my
good.
Nigga, you got it.
Playing.
There's places that hire you and say nigga. There's entrepreneurs that hire people all the time.
But they didn't sit in that interview and say nigga.
Damn, nigga, I fucked up. My bad. Can I restart the interview? You're gonna be like, no.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna try it again. You can't.
My bad, I'm late. I had a nigga moment.
Like you can have
first off, nigga moments exist.
And have a moment with somebody on a cultural level without saying the word nigga and like still get that job. You can still be yourself and still get that job. You don't have to.
I'm about to say, nigga moments exist.
I'm not with the shit.
Just because nigga moments exist don't mean that you can go into a job interview telling them about it.
But you're going to create one over what somebody said. So who's worse? You creating the nigga moment because he said something, or me talking about a nigga moment in an interview? You're creating the nigga moment.
The nigga could have stepped on my shoes.
He said something and you punched him, which is arguably worse because he didn't even touch you.
Hey, man.
He touched my soul.
But that's an assault in a lot of states. In a lot of states, that's a hate crime and an assault. Because in some cases, just calling me a nigga is enough to say that is a hate crime and you are being racist.
Yeah.
So then you should go to jail because you say the word nigga 47 times a day.
You don't count me.
It's a hate crime. I feel assaulted.
I can say
it. But do you though?
Yep.
Have I called you a nigga?
You touched my soul. Yeah, you just did. Don't act.
The conversation has gone in so many circles, and
like all the questions
asked have not been answered.
Yeah, because the question is who's supposed to be coming? But we had to get the dialogue out the way to know who we can give nigga passes to. No, we got to talk about what black folks.
You never gave that answer.
But we have to.
He said Eminem. Jamal said nobody.
But I'm saying we got to set the precedent of what the nigga moment like. Can black people? What is a black person that can say nigga? He hasn't even answered that question. What percentage are we giving? Are we just going to parents, grandparents, great grandparents?
Well, technically speaking, you know, from a historical standpoint, it's 1 drop, 1% makes you black.
So
I will say though, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. It's based off aesthetic for me because I don't know what you are unless you come up and announce that shit off rip.
Walk around with your what is that ancestry.com paperwork?
Right, because I know I sent you guys a video. I sent you guys a video earlier of Roman Reigns, who's a wrestler, saying nigga on SmackDown. And he is Samoan, so he's cousins with The Rock. He's Samoan, but he's half Samoan, half Italian. But I will tell you, that as I watched it, I did not feel some type of way like I should have.
They Polynesian.
I don't feel any type of way when I say Hispanics, say no. I just call them the other, the others with it, I guess. But I don't feel any type of way. I say it's just the white skin that gets on my nerves with it. They're not allowed.
I would also arguably say Asians as well, though. I don't think I'd accept it
No, if an Asian, no.
But so I think for me, it comes from kind of like, you know, when they say like Black people can't be racist because we don't have the power to be racist. I think it comes from like I don't know how to say this because I don't want to say like class or hierarchy because white people aren't above Black people. But like, I think it comes from like that
the ability to oppress people.
Yeah. And just that mindset. Like, I feel like
into the system.
If the system is designed for you to excel, you can't say the word nigga. Period.
So Asians can't either.
Yes, Asians can't either. Absolutely. I would wholeheartedly say that. Because if we go back to whatever episode it was when old dude was on talking about Asians are just white people who eat rice. Wow, that is such a very racist statement to say.
It is super prejudiced.
I understood where he was going, and I agree. Not with that statement, but with the fact that although they are a minority, they are not treated as a minority. They haven't been, other than like COVID, when people started like attacking Asian people because of Trump saying, you know, China virus, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. They've been protected.
Right. And then they had a bill that was protect Asian people.
Immediately after
you watch a man get kneeled on for 9 minutes. Like a man had his neck kneeled on. And they still got a bill before us.
So I say...
And he built his whole candidacy by going on Breakfast Club and saying, you're not Black if you don't vote for me.
Right.
And we voted for him. And he did nothing for us. That's the second president that claimed,
but
I'm Black.
I don't understand why we thought he was going to do anything for us in the first place. He was the one that put us in jail. He was literally one of the niggas that signed the true crime bill that Bush.
White people, you said niggas. Is it so ingrained?
It's so ingrained.
You like a nigga?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, the word nigga is absolutely ingrained in my speech. So
it's in your soul, bro.
What? You said
the word nigga. Yeah.
Oh,
I say nigga without even thinking.
Yeah, the nigga
I don't think wrong with it. I grew up with it.
I have to remind myself not to say the word nigga.
It's a boom.
Me too.
Rich will get it.
Yeah. I definitely have to remind myself not to say the word nigga.
No, I feel that. I feel like there have been definitely situations in which I've been talking one-on-one with a white person, and then I say it, and then I'm like, that probably made them feel uncomfortable, but I'm not about to like apologize or take it back. Like, it's just in the back of my head. I'm like,
who the fuck said we was taking shit back? I'm not taking shit.
No, I don't. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it flows, and then I'm like, probably shouldn't have said that word. Probably should have went with bro.
I know Izzy's godmother, she hates it. She cannot stand it. When me and Richard were in the dating portion of our relationship, she would be with us and stuff sometimes, and we just call each other niggas. She's like, I really wish y'all would use more loving words. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
I'm trying to see being a nigga.
Right. And when I go to her house, I try my hardest not to use it because I am in her house. Right. However, in my house, niggas don't fly.
I don't know. I'm not as nice.
Censored?
Or censored. No, I'm grown, bro. I'm not about to censor myself. I don't give a fuck who house I'm in. If you don't like it, I'll just leave. Like,
I've known you for like 3 years at this point. You never censored yourself.
No, because I feel like I spent my childhood doing that as an adult that pays his own bills and takes care of other little children. Yeah. Why the fuck do I have to continuously censor myself? Why? I shouldn't have to. So, ergo, if you don't fucking like it, we just move around. They just won't be around. I'll hang around with people that don't mind my language.
And say, nah, nigga, if you don't like it, just get fucking leave.
Look, I've been in people's houses, and my wife can tell you, I've been in people's houses, and they didn't necessarily like me, and I've stood up and said, hey, look, this is their house. I respect people in their place. You don't, okay, I'm gonna leave. Because in my house, you damn sure gonna get put out.
Nah, this is the street. Like, they run into you on the street, and y'all start having a conversation.
Same respect. Hey, you're right. It's his house. He don't really like me that much. I'm gonna move on because it is his piece. So there you go. But that don't stop me from talking. It just means that I'm not gonna stay in the area. Outside. Yeah.
All right, you at the park, you hanging out.
We at the park in an open space?
In an open space.
Oh shit.
Like, what does all shit mean?
I mean, he can say whatever he can say what he want. I say what I mean. Shit.
How you gonna react to that? Like, you just gonna let him say whatever he want to your face?
I'm not going to jail because a nigga talking. That's dumb. I'm not going to jail over that. I got a little butt. I'm not going to jail.
I want you to know that's supposed to be a real.
No, I was not prepared for that.
I'm not going to jail because he said something and I didn't like it. You know? Now I might go to jail because he hinted toward I felt like he was gonna hit me, so I hit him first. But if he 20 feet away from me and he just talking, no.
So military, I was told that the only difference between shooting somebody and going to jail and shooting somebody and getting an award is how you write it in the paper.
Yes.
So, to me, that's why I've always been good with my words, because that's what they taught me. It's either you gonna fuck yourself over and you gonna defend yourself and go to jail, or you gonna defend yourself and come out with a medal. How you want this to play out, my boy?
Because I'm saying we can use civilian sector and the shooting of schools. If you are the one shooting the people, terrible write-up. But if you shoot the person, people gonna bail you out. That write-up is going to be lovely.
I don't like how we got to shooting people in schools.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I have a question for you guys.
Is
there anyone in the Black community that you would trade out for someone?
Yeah, Candace Owens.
Stacey Dash.
That's it. Stacey Dash and Candace Owens. I agree with that. But first will be Stacey Dash. I mean, she stands on the line of how fast I would pick her out.
Nah, Candace Owens is definitely first, and then Stacey Dash is number 2 for me.
So arguably, Candace Owens, while she's terrible, also does that for a living. So like,
nah, you live by that.
I'm not saying she doesn't
be ignorant for,
but I'm saying she's also a character.
So Tasha K is a character and lives by that character for a living. Nicki Minaj is a character.
Within that, I can understand, because I think Charleston White is like that. I think Charles is that how you say his name, Charleston White?
Yeah,
he does that shit for a living too, and I don't take shit he says serious.
I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she doesn't live that life. I'm not saying she's not a Republican. She doesn't, but I'm saying she is a character on the internet. So she does all of the extra that I'm sure she probably wouldn't do. Well, first of all, wouldn't have the platform to do, but wouldn't do if she wasn't who she was. Stacey Dash is going through life as a Black woman, and no longer even an actress, former actress, we're gonna call her.
I ain't seen her clueless.
Right. Clueless. She's walking around the world clueless. Exactly. So
I don't know. Sometimes I'd rather somebody be clueless than to know and just be completely just fucking wrong. Like you know how they say ignorance is bliss. Sometimes that shit is true. Like just not knowing, like, oh my God, Stacey didn't know. Versus a motherfucker that knows some shit and just be outright wrong. Like just blatantly just wrong. Yeah. Which is Candace Owens. Like I feel like
who would you trade them for? Because honestly, I would let Rachel Dolezal come on over since she wanted to.
Eminem, so maybe Robin Thicke, maybe.
Robin Thicke isn't even American.
You never said he had to be American. You said who would I trade him for? He's not Black.
Yeah.
I'm sick of these Canadian ass Black dudes, dog. I don't want no more Drakes, no more Tory Lanez, no more Party Next Doors.
So Drake can't say nigga either?
I never said that.
Drake can say nigga.
Yeah, I say his dad is Black.
I never said that Drake couldn't. I said I'm tired of all these Black Canadians.
But I will also say that Drake's son, I mean, obviously you know he's Drake's son, but like if he
Can Drake's son say nigga?
That's like a quarter.
He can
black.
say it. He
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
However, I'm just saying, if we're talking about the visual test,
See, but
I'd
that's
have
what
to
Rich
look
wants
twice.
to like wants to gatekeep everybody at.
Or, I mean, what about Logic?
I'm not gatekeeping nobody.
Would you gatekeep Logic? Like if Logic walked up and said the word nigga, would you accept it, or would you want to look? Like
not gonna lie. Who is Logic?
All right, I feel like I have to pull up a picture.
Wow,
Yeah.
you don't know who Logic is?
I don't know who Logic.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know too many white people.
He's black.
He's a rapper from Maryland, so like you
Oh,
ain't gonna do this
okay.
to Logic.
First
Understandable.
off, he's from Maryland. Why the fuck would I know him?
Wow, fuck you.
Give me a second and I'll just pull it up.
He's from Maryland.
Let's just
Well,
go.
Why
with
would I
it.
know this nigga at all?
For some reason, when they said Logic, I thought of Spoken Reasons. I was like, trade his ass too. But I don't know why he came
Oh
to
my gosh.
Because he was asking all these questions.
I guess. That's like how he did even.
You know, like is,
Nah, I did
is,
not like that.
is Andrew Tate black?
No,
No,
Can he say nigga?
no.
no. I don't like Andrew Tate. He can't say a lot of things to me. But all right, this is Logic.
No, hell no.
But he's black.
Blind Fury can say nigga.
Who?
I don't
Blind
know who
Fury?
that is.
Blind Fury.
Yep, the dude he won all the rap battles on 106 in Park when we were kids.
Oh, the blind.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Blind Fury. He was the blind rapper that won all the rap battles when we was kids.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
He's from South
What?
Carolina.
All rap battles. He was on there for a minute.
And not a single black person was fucking with him.
No.
Oh,
That's like, come on, dog. That's worse than Paul Wall these days.
Paul Wall can definitely say nigga.
Did you see Paul
Have
Wall
you seen
recently?
Paul
though?
Wall?
Paul Wall recently.
he looks exactly what he is. Like Paul. No wall.
Yeah.
He's no longer fat. Congratulations, Paul Wall.
No, baby.
No, the way he looks now.
That's a regular Houston nigga. Grilled,
Let's do
tatted up, and he's no longer fat.
Vanilla Ice.
That's what Mike Jones wish he looks like.
Dog, what does Mike Jones look like these days?
He's probably still fat.
You still calling him on this number?
Yep. every time.
So, who else you calling to invite to the cookout then? Who of these white people would you all like to see? Because Rich is inviting all the white people to his cookout.
What with M and Paul?
I'm not inviting all the white people. Don't say it like that.
Yes, you are.
And for $50 a nigga,
And
that
$50
they can
they
come
call
on
you
in.
$2 a nigga, and then you gotta pay for your plate.
Then you gotta pay for your plate.
$10 if you want foil.
Hey, either that or you better
That's what they gonna
I
learn.
mean,
you better hold your plate like this and hope you don't hit no sharp curve.
Hey man, you gotta get one
Don't
plate on
get
the
on
other.
the pieces and that shit gonna slide.
That food ain't gonna make it out the cookout. They're gonna enjoy that shit way too much.
They're gonna be like, damn, I didn't even know this king was seasoning.
Not King.
And they better they gotta pay for the doggone second to take home plate everything. Shit.
This potato salad, I didn't even know they make potato
You know
salad.
raisins didn't go on potato salad.
see,
What is this stuff on top of these? You call these
I
double?
feel like we can just start teaching people stuff now.
The devil make these?
You gonna allow them in your cha-cha slide? Like, are they there for both the Beyonce and the Frankie Bentley? Before I let go, like,
Wait, can they dance?
I don't know.
Is there? So there's more criteria than just.
Yeah.
What is your criteria? How about that? What would your
If
criteria
you
be?
rating them on like,
See, that's I don't know. I've never had to think about what my criteria might be for white people.
To come to the cookout?
your grandma never asked you when you bring that voice to.
Other than just be a good I mean, shit.
Yeah, you ain't never had to bring a little friend to the cookout. Then you ain't never had to ask these questions, huh?
I mean, again, yeah, I've never had to bring
like my cousin who brings the quota. So.
I mean, again, like I would like to point out, I don't know very many white people. And so it's kind of hard for me to make a criteria of people that I've never really been around.
You were in the military for like years.
The MOS that we were in, you did not see a lot of white people.
Really?
It was niggas.
It was
And
We ran.
You were in the army. The army is legit 90% niggas. Like,
nah, my brother, it was a lot of white people.
I mean, it is, but like the army is niggas galore. Niggas.
Oh, nah, I definitely ran the niggas everywhere. Like
I didn't know how many niggas ran the Marine Corps until I joined my MOS. I said, "Oh, not," and I mean black women.
That's where all the niggas at. It was
when I came through Fort Lee. It was a lot of white people.
When you came to Fort Lee,
I was at Fort Lee.
Yeah, he was at Fort Lee. It wasn't the same time we were there though.
No. I'm saying what side? Because I mean, there was a whole lot of niggas over there. I
wasn't on y'all side.
They ran the first phase. We had to work with the army. They ran our shit.
Yeah.
All niggas.
There was
I didn't know that there was other people. I just thought the Marine Corps was full of black people.
No, I know for a fact Marine Corps was full of black people. I knew that. But that don't mean I hung with them. I hung with niggas.
So I feel like my criteria for a white person invited to the cookout is that they need to use a washcloth, be aware of what it is and how to use it.
Wash your legs.
They have to wash their legs and their whole body.
Don't let the water just
let it just hit your head and roll down. Like you need to scrub. And I need to ensure that if it happens to rain on cookout day, you don't smell like wet dog. Like I trust that you as my white friend are holding it down on the deodorant, the whatever you need, right?
I shouldn't have to tell you that. That's a person.
No, you do need to tell them that.
Because they don't use the same things we use.
No.
They don't use cocoa butter. They don't use it.
Number 2, I feel like my white friend cannot, I'm not going to say cannot own pets, but like cannot be overly friendly with their pets. Like I need to trust that if you're cooking, right, like they're not in your kitchen, like all of that. There has to be trust there. So it's a cleanliness factor on both levels right now.
But that shit got to stay out of your kitchen.
Yes. And then I'd say lastly, you gotta have some sort of rhythm. Like I'm not saying you gotta
some sort of rhythm.
Some sort of rhythm, yes. Some sort of
if the cha-cha slide breaks out
to you.
Can you Charlie Brown?
Because Adele, right? Adele got soul, right? She's
Rich Paul European, never afraid to take her to the cookout.
Right. Adele has soul. She has and I'm sure she smells incredible.
Oh yeah, not ready to fight. You gotta be able to hold your lip and not ready to fight. And your voice can't change. You can't go from sound like Paul Wall, you know, the hottest country song in America.
Yeah. And then I don't want you to be fake either. So don't put on, just be you.
Don't come in.
Like, don't commit to a persona. Yeah. And if you have questions, ask me. Don't ask out loud. You know, beforehand.
Ask me. Let me screen you first.
Exactly.
Don't come let me screen you. Weird allergens.
Like if you don't eat gluten, you figure out what you can and cannot eat. Do not be over here announcing shit to people.
I'm not getting ready to ask my people what is the ingredient.
No.
Is this gluten free?
So you stick to the fruit then, baby.
Hey, I got a salad over there. You can go eat that.
Or you risk a stomach ache today.
Mm-hmm. I have a vegetarian brother who just knows that like he'll show up and provide his own food before he's like, hey, I'm gonna put you out because I expect you to have something for me. If it ain't pizza, my brother, I don't know what you want me to do.
I expect that from just black folk in general. Like I'm not cooking around your palate, no guy.
No, but most black people don't have a palate to cook around. We accept because that's how we were raised.
Yeah,
like I never heard of a gluten intolerance until I became an adult.
I didn't even know what it was. That's
every meal.
I started working at Jersey Mike. I had no idea.
My family, they don't eat red meat.
I didn't even know niggas could be allergic to
gluten. They don't eat red meat. When we have Izzy's birthday party and stuff like that, they're like, "Oh, did you get the chicken or the non-regular hot dogs?"
Yeah.
No, because I didn't.
It's for my child. It's not for you.
My child eats the regular hot dog. We eat the dog meat.
Right.
Now, y'all want to go out and you want to go get your own stuff? That's fine. Put it on the grill. We do it. But I do not accommodate. I'm sorry, I don't.
No, I mean I feel it. Because it's you not paying for the food I'm cooking.
Yeah.
So if you're not putting in on it, then I'm not taking into account what you want.
Right. Izzy's first birthday, they was like, do y'all have whipped icing on the cake? No. Well, why not? Because the one person that's paying for it, which is her father, he likes buttercream.
Right. Nasty ass whipped cream.
I don't like whipped cream. Well, what are we supposed to eat?
Go find you some fucking whipped cream cake. I don't know.
Cake and not the icing. Like, do what you
and stuff like that. I don't even get what I like. I ask my children what they want for their birthday, and then even I tough through whatever
they want for their birthday.
They want. And there's a lot of shit that they ask for that, just even for dinner in general, there's a lot of shit that they ask for. I'm like, I don't really want to eat that shit. But I tough through it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we definitely don't appease anybody on none of that shit.
Menus.
Do white people have to know a certain type of like movie? They have to have already seen
at least Friday. At least Friday.
Nah, I feel like that's too generic. I feel like we can't. Everyone has seen Friday.
Harlem Nights. They gotta see Harlem Nights.
They have to have seen a classic black movie. What classic black movie?
Just one?
Harlem Nights.
I feel like you can't just watch one classic black movie because, like, to understand black culture, it's more than just one movie.
I feel like it.
Everybody talking about understanding no goddamn black culture. Nigga. We just said is there a movie that they should have watched that So when we give the reference, like I think they should have at least seen a Medea play, right? A lot of black folk talk about.
I don't think so. That's generic. That is more generic.
No, it's not. That's not more generic than Friday.
And they get on my nerves with that shit.
I mean, if we're talking about an actual Medea play, that's pretty black. I'm not gonna hold you. The bootlegs with the play, like that, versus a movie. A movie is one thing, but them plays, that's pretty.
That's pretty black.
Okay, because what is it? Class Reunion, Richard, that we watch. Mm-hmm. And we know that there's a BET version, and then there's another completely, totally different version, and we have to watch that version.
Yeah. He's recorded plenty of versions of that one play, and I automatically know just because I've seen them both enough, and I'm like, oh, this isn't the one that I like. This is another version.
We'll stop it and go to the other one, and fast forward to that spot.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, I think they should have at least seen that.
I mean, at least White Man Can't Jump.
The new one or the old one?
The old one. I haven't even seen it.
The new one's good.
The new one's funny.
I wasn't even mad.
Jack Harlow's pretty funny.
I have to watch it, but at least the old White Man Can't Jump. We'll give you that. That's a white character.
I can give you that. I can see that.
I think we need to put together.
Do they have to dress a certain way?
Do they have to dress a certain way?
Do they have to dress a certain way? As a requirement? Now, can they come to the cookout with their toes out?
So black people make fun them to come in Jordans and like.
No, because I was gonna say I don't want you to be a culture vulture. That's why I said you need to be who you are.
Jordans are not a culture vulture. That nigga don't even like. You don't even want black people buying his shoes.
No, I understand. I just meant in general. In general, I don't need you to go out and like try to hit
and find some boo-boo.
Fucking Foreman Mills or whatever, and like try to get something. I know when I first came to Howard, so being from Michigan and being around white people my entire life, when I first came to Howard, I didn't even know there was so much diversity within the black community. Like I'm on campus seeing niggas with skateboards. I've never seen a nigga skateboard in my fucking life. Like there was just so much diversity and beauty that I did not grow up seeing, that I feel like you don't need to dress a certain way to be at the cookout or to be around black people. You just need to be authentic to who you are.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to push back on that one because if you wear certain shit, my family just gonna make fun of you. Like
that's period though. That's your family.
Like,
yeah, but honestly, they wouldn't do it just because they're white either. They do it if you
do it because you just did. They gonna do it because you did.
Why you got so much red on? Did it like they gonna find something? Black people find something to
Black
fucking
people
Joan
will Joan on everything. Why you over there drinking so much water?
I will say that
thirsty nigga.
You gotta have some tough.
That nigga done had 4 sodas. He ain't brought shit.
Hey, what you bring to the cookout, little nigga? What you got over there? Oh, you got another plate, huh? I see you. Hungry again.
My great
uncle did.
He had a party. No lie. I cracked on this one lady because she took the whole damn bag of Lay's potato chips, barbecue, out of the damn house. I'm like, bitch, we're not even done.
See,
the party is still going. You are leaving. We're not.
Some etiquette things that you'd have to tell a white person, and I'm not trying to like be next to you and lean into your ear and like whisper shit to you. Hey, don't challenge Unc to spades. Like, don't
stay away from the spades. There.
I got you on your plate. I make your plate. I know you're grown, but I'm gonna come up with you to come make your plate.
I don't trust you. Stay away from the space table.
Yeah. You can't play spades.
Dominoes, Uno. Don't.
I do that. I do that to anybody that ain't. I ask black folk, hey, you played spades before? I ask black folk that. So I don't think that's.
I get offended. Like if
don't embarrass me.
Tell me you can't play spades. Like early in our relationship,
I'm not offended that you can't play. I just know not to play. I just know not to play with you.
Yes.
Play.
No, you told me you could play, and you got me laughed out in front of my roommates.
I was drunk. There was a difference.
Dog, that moonshine. I told you not to take shots of moonshine.
Why me and Richard don't play together?
Yeah, we've never played together since. No, we played together once since then.
We've never. I think our whole relationship was
the city. Mike's making me mad, and I'm just
not doing it. Not doing it. I love my wife too much. I don't want to risk our marriage over a spades game.
So listen, I'm gonna ask you on camera.
Later, because a nigga reneged.
Are we?
And crazy part is, it wouldn't be me that reneged. It'd be Brittany.
No,
she's like, oh, I forgot. My bad. And now I flipped the table. And now I flipped the table. I'm super pissed, and I don't even want to deal with it. So I don't even want to go. I don't even want to
even agree on who gonna renege. So I know not to be his partner.
It wouldn't be me. I goddamn tell you that.
It's you.
It's next year for BlurCon.
No, I'm not playing spades with my wife. I'm not.
I didn't say her. I said me, nigga. Me and you.
Oh, yeah. Because I don't mind being pissed off at you.
I don't mind telling people Rich made us lose. So, like, y'all heard it here. We're going to run the gauntlet. If you're at BlurCon next year, come see me and Rich run the gauntlet. We're going to kick everybody's ass. Talk all
yeah. But we know that. That's not even a debate.
I've been wanting to bust niggas' ass in spades every year, and I can't ever get into the tournament. Last year, we were supposed to have dinner, and we lost our babysitter. So, like, she didn't make it in time. I didn't register. I couldn't even find the table where niggas was running. It was that bad. I had my own cards and everything.
True. All right. Is there any other criteria y'all have for the cookout?
Nah, but I think there's some white. Like I think like Paul Walker probably, if he was alive, could have made it to the cookout.
What you mean alive? He's still alive.
He's still alive, Richard.
Oh, I thought he said Paul.
Paul Walker, not Paul
Walker. People.
My bad.
I heard Paul exactly
Walker. He just my brother. Like, we showed his picture.
No, Paul Walker. Who else? Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is black. No. I hate him.
Michael Jackson. Older Mike.
Older Mike was still black?
Nah.
We danced to his music. He ain't got no choice but to be there.
Let's see who else.
Sterling
Isn't it Sam Smith?
Down.
Ain't he the singer that I thought was black for years?
Who?
Sam Smith.
Oh.
Yeah.
He can come just so I can hear him sing. I just want to.
I meant white.
What? The fucking edit shit, Jamal. Like, and the funny thing is that we could go on all day about white people this, white people that, and then the moment you're like,
I'm telling you, if there was ever a podcast like this with white people talking about black folk like this, they could cancel it.
Oh, we would be
for this. I'm not gonna hold you.
They get canceled. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
My bad, dog.
Yeah, like I said, I think the one person that I'm rooting for is Rachel Dolezal. Like, she was the head of the NAACP chapter and everything. Like, she was living the life of a black woman. I don't even know why we took that away from her. Like, she was not here.
No.
She did not.
She was bringing light to us. She wasn't harming us.
The struggle. Like, anytime that you willingly say, you know,
like, you
what?
chose the struggle.
Yeah, I will be black. Like, you took on life on hard mode. You decided to say, I'm gonna give up my privilege. Hard mode. I want that.
And I mean, brave.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'm white if I'm doing that.
Commitment.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's life on hard mode.
I feel like we should give her that.
I have family members that I will never meet because half of my grandpa's, my grandfather was half black, half white, and half of his siblings passed for white back in the day and left and like never spoke to anybody ever again. So like, I have family members I'll probably never ever know them at all just because of that moment that they chose. Well, if I can pass, I'm gonna fucking live that life.
I mean, but can we blame them?
White.
I mean, not at that time, for sure, not.
Because you're telling me 1943, I can pass as white, and I don't have to walk around almost trying to almost getting hung just because I might take that option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Well, you guys have anything else you want to add to the topic before we wrap this shit up?
Nah, nothing other than white people got it easy.
Yeah.
So we have to make it hard for them to do something.
Right.
Yeah. Everything else in life is easy.
Yeah, it's one of them.
That's hilarious.
So,
right.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing. I still don't want white people at the cookout.
So you say no white people without?
None.
Jamal would have segregation if he could.
Absolutely. Not in life, but at my cookout. Yeah, just because culturally this is a place of welcome for us, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to make anyone
there's
feel...
white people at BlurCon.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it still feels like there's not.
They feel like guests at our shit, not we are guests at their shit. And like, if you in my house, I feel comfortable in my house. Like, everybody's a guest, you're welcome, you're here, and I trust you. I don't necessarily know if I feel comfortable and trust white people the same way, because you don't always know their intentions and you don't always know what their upbringings are. Do I feel the same way in every black person? No, absolutely not. They can be the same way. However,
Absolutely.
I feel better knowing that I invited my friends and people I feel are family or friends to come to my house. So if you at my house, we breaking bread, I feel good with you breaking bread with me, because in this moment, you are close enough to be around my family. And I don't trust white people around my family, because if you pull some snake shit, I can't say that I could stop you the same way I could stop a black person. Like, you pull them.
And what way would that be?
I can beat your ass if you wouldn't care. Black on black violence is not policed the same way it would be if I hit a white man.
I don't know about that, bro.
No, that's actually pretty accurate.
If I hit you, it's assault. If I hit him, it's assault. It's
and 9 times out of 10, no one's calling the cops either. Right. They're just gonna let y'all as men fight it out.
Right.
Yeah, unless your neighbors are white, they're definitely
white. It's only the neighbors who are white that call the cops when we start.
We live in a black neighborhood. They're not calling the cops. They just too.
Half of us don't go to jail if the cops are called. I'm not getting ready to be stupid and call the cops on myself.
Exactly. Like, you gonna call the cops and they might come arrest you. So ain't nobody calling the cops.
True.
They say everybody that got weapons, shit.
Right. Like,
everybody put the weed out. Like, fuck, little Johnny got probation. Like he not supposed to be here. Like it's always something where it's like somebody else could wind up going to jail, and you be like, nah, I'm gonna let y'all handle that. Like y'all.
Yeah, we don't want niggas to go to jail, but they go ahead and fight once or twice, and that'd be it.
But if your two uncles are outside fighting, you're not about to go get in the middle of that. You're gonna let them fight it out, and then you'll break it up after somebody go down.
I don't care how old they are. That's grown people business. So,
exactly. I'm gonna stay in a child's place.
Right.
I would say there are minimally for the cookout. There are exceptions. I'm giving y'all some of my criteria. I'm sure if I slept on it, I'd have that.
Would Justin Timberlake invite you the same way that y'all would invite them?
I feel like he would, but that's me.
I feel like Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake is definitely inviting black folks.
They want to accept it. They're going to invite all the black people first.
I will equally get the invite to the yacht. I know I would because I'm me, but we're talking about me.
See, it ain't even yacht. It's a boat. You just going fishing.
Okay.
Their version of a cookout is fishing.
Proud family.
Or bonfire. Is it a bonfire?
A bonfire, yes.
They bonfire.
You go to a bonfire.
I mean,
is that their version of cookout?
Huh?
No, their version of a cookout is a potluck, but
they call theirs get-togethers.
Exactly.
Do they call it pool parties? Is that what they do?
I mean, they do have pool parties, but that's neither here nor there. Let me finish my statement.
We have pool parties.
Right.
I get in.
I don't know. Aquaman proved us different.
Yeah.
But anyway, I say that there are definitely there's space for it. I respect what you're saying and understand what you're saying, but like I pointed out at BlurredCon, which is a safe place for Black people and a place where we all have been, other than Brittany, but she'll be there, girl. And have felt safe being there, even in the presence of other people of other cultures. I just feel like as long as the majority is what the majority is, there are a couple of exceptions.
It's going to always be cool.
Affirmative action can be taken into account to allow a couple white people to sprinkle in and get some culture.
I mean, I hear you.
Take it back and spread the word that we are wonderful. And
all those spices that you guys stole and killed people over, this is how you use them.
That's what they're for.
This is what they're for. I'll run in my kitchen and then I'll take you to the cookout.
I mean, but some of them can cook. Like, what's that, Paula Deen?
That's the one you go with.
The one that got in trouble for saying nigga?
Yeah, she said nigga on TV.
Paula Deen
got canceled.
Martha Stewart, she said nigga though. I think we gave her a pass.
No, Snoop gave Martha Stewart.
Snoop gave Martha Stewart.
Because she got
Snoop jail and everything.
Snoop beat
her. Uncle Snoop gave her a pass. I don't know.
Man, Uncle Snoop do a lot of shit though. Like
he do. But I mean, we never did cancel her. I don't think. Rachel,
she canceled. Like she had her own trials and tribulations.
She went to jail, came back stronger than ever. Said, "All right, I'm back. Let me show you how to reset your home."
She teamed up with Snoop and just rebranded herself.
If Uncle Snoop say it's cool, then it's cool. We trust Uncle Snoop. He ain't gonna give just any white person a pass.
And he been rocking with her for some years though, man.
You're right. Like I trust Snoop's judgment. Snoop been everywhere with everybody doing everything, and I trust his judgment.
A lot of people.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well, all right.
Betty White was still alive. She would get a pass. That's my last one.
Who?
Betty White.
Oh,
all right.
Nah, I feel like Betty White say nigga on her off time.
I feel like I would
said it in the bless your heart kind of way.
Said.
But I give her a pass. I love Betty White. I give her a pass.
Thanks for being a friend.
It's $50 on the second one though.
So you have the first one slide and then you charge niggas 50?
I give her half off. She'll give me 25.
25.
The second one. She get the first one for free, half off second one. Now the third one you gotta pay.
Oh my god. Well, on that note, please make sure you guys follow us for more content like this on YouTube and on all social media platforms. We are on Facebook Instagram. We're on TikTok, but don't like run there. There's not a lot. But you know what? The clip about Rich's booty hole might be.
Funny if you know what color it was.
Hey,
Brown. Sexy Red has already announced that for all Black people. She didn't even know that there were other colors of booty hole. Anywho, check us out next week where we do our monthly recap for the month of September.
But not us. We are going to do a video on wrestling.
Oh yeah, check out the guys on Blur Trap House for their next video.
yeah.
And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay unapologetically Black. Have a good night.